Hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time once again for another FIFA Failed Superstars video. Today we're taking a look back in time and taking a quick glance at FIFA 11 and the potential Wonderkids who were predicted by EA to be the next big thing and haven't particularly reached that potential, and we're comparing them, seeing where they are now on FIFA 17. So unfortunately players who were amazing on FIFA 11 but aren't on the game anymore can't be featured in this video because they're not on FIFA 17. You guys actually left some suggestions in the comments section ahead of this one. A few of them have been used in this video. A lot of players who had great potential back then but haven't reached it. If you do go on to enjoy the video though, make sure to smash the likes button and subscribe if you are new to the channel. First video though, the first player even on this list is Federico Macheda. Currently plays for Novara in, I think, the second division of Italy. This guy, wow, he burst on the scene in spectacular fashion, playing for Manchester United, scoring the winner against, I think it was Aston Villa. He controlled the ball on the turn and just finessed the ball in on the spin. It was an amazing goal. Martin Tyler went crazy about it, and then he just dropped off the face of the earth. I think he played a few more games for United, had some loan spells. I think he went out on loan to Birmingham. Now he plays over in Italy. He's 24 years of age, only 70 rated, but back on FIFA 11, he had 88 potential, as you'll have seen on the screen. 88 potential, which is, to be fair, understandable given how he burst onto the scene for Manchester United, but unfortunately for him, that was his only real highlight playing for United. Next up, we've got Ali Sissoko, the guy who had the highest potential out of any of the players in this video. So even though Federico Macheda burst on the scene in more spectacular fashion with that goal against Villa, Ali Sissoko, who ironically played for Villa recently but now plays for Olympiacos, had 91 potential on FIFA 11, 91, and he's currently a 72 rated left back from France, playing in the Greek league for Olympiacos with that high attacking work rate and a few other decent attributes and stuff. But I mean, it is understandable. To be fair to EA, he had a really good season the season before he got that potential, and in fairness, he was touted by everyone to go and, you know, be amazing. That's not really a FIFA fail per se, it's just that his career hasn't worked out as many predicted. Same for Fran Merida, ex-Atletico Madrid and Arsenal youngster, certainly known in England for being an Arsenal youngster who never really proved to reach the level that was expected of him. Currently playing for Osasuna. He used to be a winger back then, and his potential was 86. He's currently a 73 rated defensive midfielder with some good attributes in fairness. Curve, shot power and free kick accuracy are pretty decent, and he's relatively versatile, but obviously he hasn't reached the heights that were expected of him with that 86 potential back on FIFA 11. Jidong Won is the next player on the list, who currently plays for Augsburg. Had a spell at Sunderland, scored another goal that Martin Tyler went mental at, the English commentator, against Manchester City. Very famous goal in fairness, so he's contributed to Premier League history, but not for a long period of time. His potential on FIFA 11, would you believe, was 89, and I think this was the first year that the K-League actually appeared on FIFA career mode games, and I think it was almost used as a bit of a marketing ploy by EA to make sure that every Korean youngster was really good, to make sure there was an explosive entrance onto the scene for the K-League. But Jidong Won, only 72 rated, now playing in the Bundesliga, but had that potential of 89 back on FIFA 11. Next up, we've got an 88 potential player, or he was back on FIFA 11, much like Macheda. It's another Italian. This time it's Andrea Ranocchia, who I remember actually signing on FIFA 11 from Internazionale, who he was playing for back then. He's currently on loan from the same team, in fairness, but he's only 75 rated and obviously isn't going to hit that sort of potential, hit that height in terms of player quality. Currently on loan at Hull City, 28 years of age, 75 rated, but he was a monster in fairness on FIFA 11. Still got some decent attributes now, but he's not very pacey, and he's really sort of been cast adrift by Inter Milan, not really going to get anywhere near their starting 11 for now. Next up though, another Italian-based player, and this is the worst player in the video in terms of what his overall is now. He had the worst potential in fairness out of anyone in this video. He had 85 potential, but still, to be only 63 rated, now, having had 85 potential, is ridiculous. This is Francesco Di Taccio, who plays for Pisa in the Serie B, the second division of Italian football. His overall, would you believe, back then was better than it is now. He was 64 overall then, and he's 63 overall now, is the Italian. 26 years of age. He's got some decent attributes, actually. 85 stamina and 90 strength. Makes him a bit of an animal in the middle of central, in central midfield, but yeah, 85 potential back on FIFA. Don't really remember signing him or knowing anything about him. I've never heard of him, so a bit of an interesting one, that one. Next up, we've got a slightly harsh one, actually, in my opinion, because this guy, I feel, has reached the potential that a lot of people expected him to, and is still a very good player. It's just that EA went overboard because he scored at the World Cup in South Africa. This is Fifa'S Shabalala from Kaiser Chiefs, 76 rated right midfielder. The only reason he's in the video is because his potential back on FIFA 11 was just stupid. It was 89, which I don't really think anyone expected. And he was like 25 back then as well. I don't know how they expected him to grow that much in terms of overall, but that was just the way it was. Obviously scored that amazing goal at the South African World Cup, at his home World Cup, and EA just went absolutely overboard with it. He's still a very good player, though, is the Kaiser Chiefs winger. After that, we've got Yanis Taifa, the Algerian winger, 68 rated, currently playing for St. Gallen in the Swiss League. He had a potential back on FIFA 11 of 86. Again, never really heard of this guy. He can play on both wings, relatively pacey, decent agility and balance, but apart from that, nothing going for him, you know, in terms of out there, you know, standout attributes. But again, never heard of this guy. He used to play for Toulouse back on FIFA 11. He was touted to be the next Wonderkid and hasn't really reached that potential, although again, he's still a professional footballer, so, you know, I can't really argue. I can't say I do a better job or anything. Anyway, swiftly moving on, we've got Lorenzo Arialdo next, who plays for Frosinone Calcio in the Italian league. I think they're a Calcio A side, actually, I'm pretty sure. 72 rated centre-back, though, is Lorenzo Arialdo, and his potential back on FIFA 11 was 86 as well, like Taifa before him. I do remember this guy vaguely, actually, from the old school FIFAs, and I do remember him being relatively good, but he's only 72 rated now, 27 years of age, so obviously not going to get anywhere near 75, I would have thought, let alone 80 or 85 after that. After that, we've got Jano Ananidze. This is another slightly harsh one, because Jano Ananidze is still relatively young. He's still 23, so there's definitely room for improvement there. But this guy from Spartak Moscow in the Russian league is another player, actually, that I remember signing, I think every year between FIFA 10 and FIFA 12. No, sorry, FIFA 11 and FIFA 13, because he was 17 back on FIFA 11. His potential was 87 back then for the Georgian attacking mid and winger. Very agile, very good balance, decent pace as well. I remember him being like that back in the day on FIFA 11 as well when I signed him. He was a very good player. I think I used to sign him, Goetze and Eriksson for Liverpool when I used to do career modes way back on FIFA 11, and he was a very good player. He's still, in fairness, a good player now and still relatively young, so he can improve, but he's not really going to be a world beater or getting near 87 potential, I don't think, on FIFA games in the future. But that really brings to an end the failed superstars, I suppose, for this video. Honourable mention as well to Sergio Canales and Ganzo, who were suggested in the comments section, but I felt they were a little bit too harsh, given they play for relatively good Spanish side. Well, Ganzo plays for Sevilla, and Sergio Canales, I think, plays for Real Sociedad, and they're both got like 82 potential, so admittedly they had 88 back on FIFA 11, but they've still at least reached a pretty close overall in terms of FIFA games, whereas a lot of the players in this video haven't really got anywhere near. Nevertheless, if you have enjoyed that video, then make sure to slap a like on it and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Next up will be the failed FIFA 12 Wonderkids, of which is really going to spark some nostalgia for me, because I remember signing a lot of them. I've already done some research into it, but if you've got any suggestions of players that were failed Wonderkids on FIFA 12 and you remember using them or whatever, then drop them in the comment section and I'll be sure to include some of them in the video. It has been a pleasure, though, ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.
Yo, biddy bang, biddy boo. Man can't fuck with a lot of them crew. Put 1, 2, 9 holes in the queue. Wanna ride on me, you better change that route. I'm a lyrical animal straight out of the zoo. Big mic man, big like Big Zoo. 15 going OT on my own, done it all alone. I never been a bring true. KYE, the hardest YG, my G, better know he kicks like Kung Fu. Try me, you must have won.